Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and on the hill in this one, Trevor Rogers.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
All right, ready to go here, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ha-Sung Kim. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And a strike. Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Liover Peguero. First offering misses the mark. Rogers, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Kim gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
And now the lefty going to count 1 and 2. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now the DH spot, Christian Schaefer. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. Called strike right there.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Kicks and fires. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
In now for the Reds, Sal Stewart. Strike one. That one inside, and 1-1.
One strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground to third. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the back here, Citizens Bank Park, and towing the slab here, Mo McCall. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bubba Thompson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count even at 1. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. On the ground, right side. Tellez takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
In for a strike, and the count 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And
Oh, now a great stop over to first, and they get the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back. Here's Manuel Margot. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's Rowdy Tellez. That one finds the zone. 0-1. No score here in the second. Now 1-1. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. And fouled off. The pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now Dylan Cruz. There's the strike. Rosarena off of first with 2 away. Rosarena on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Here comes a pitch. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. J.J. Landry up next for the Reds. Runner at second, 2 down. Rip towards third. Slings to first, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, Anthony Santander at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Check swing went around. 0-1. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so
throw, and it gets away. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to first because they usually don't have to put much on it.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the Phillies catcher, Henry Davis. That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. The next pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. McCall, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Next one off the plate inside. 3-1 now. 1 out and a runner at second. 3-2 now.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And the righty deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his. Spot on the inside right there.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Foul ball. The pitch. That's through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Reds catcher, J.J. Landry.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's in there. Strike 1. Landry, in his 5th season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grabs it on the run. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Next for Cincinnati, Liover Peguero. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And there's a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a pop-up. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still no score. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. And now the veteran third baseman, Isaac Paredes. McCall back to work. That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike one. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Right-hander kick steals. That one to first. Knocks it down. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So here's the Phillies DH, MJ Melendez. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Margot makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Bubba Thompson, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Third out. Phillies down in order, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Christian Schaefer. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. That misses off the outside edge.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Sal Stewart will hit next. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. That's strike one. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The line of the pitch. To the right side, Marte sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Manuel Margot up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And now the count is even. And another ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first, and that is that. Reds leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. The right-hander back to work. He's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Roman Anderle. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
McCall over to first, and Turner's back in. Left-hand batter waits. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2. Anthony Santander up next. Turner on at first. Nobody out. Left-hand hitter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Moved first. Next offering is fouled back. That hits the dirt. Now 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Peguero sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6.
And now for the Phillies, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1 through 4. Still tied. Zip, zip. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And here it comes. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Good eye in that spot. That one misses. Ball 2. And there's a ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now here is J.J. Landry. Flied out his first time. Foul ball there. And he deals. And that's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Two now. Good job to fight that one off. And the pitch. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw there. Safe. And now Ha-Sung Kim, 1 for 2. Rips one to right, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Runner leads away at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Cruz headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So digging in, Liover Peguero. In there for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. Kim off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. And now the lefty, and a swing and a miss, and that's that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Henry Davis.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. There's a strike. swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
No outs, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
Yeah, he doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Nobody out. Runner at first. McCall throws over, and he's back in on a dive. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two one now.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at first with no outs here. Way inside, gets out of the way. Three and two now. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Isaac Paredes now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Now moves to first. And he just got his hand in there. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Melendez takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. The 1-0. Well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. One left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Christian Schaefer. Rogers back to work. And ball one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Connor Brogdon up and throwing. Curtis getting loose as well. The lefty, the 1-0. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And downstairs. That just misses. Full count, 3-2. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him. And one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stewart in the box again, takes a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's the 0-2. And now 1-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Margot stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Turner makes the play, and it's out number 3.